Welcome to Beyond That. I'm Jennifer. This is Mary.
Hi, everyone.
We're feeling kind of frisky today, so we're going to pull another question.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. You've said avoid praying mechanically, and even said you don't need to pray or ask God for anything. Why is that?
Good question. Mechanical prayer doesn't have enough light energy.
Repetitious, like reciteful prayer? Yeah.
It becomes, you don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes words, and you just repeat. It's kind of like you telling your kid, no, or your dog, sit.
Yeah. Or they say, mom.
Yeah, the mom thing. But it loses its power. It has no light energy to reach up to the heavens for. So let me give you an example. When I had my first near-death out-of-body experience, and I was on the other side, I was shown how angels and divine guides, guards, and guardians see us on earth.
Okay.
They're lights. So each one, let's say there's 50 million of us across earth. We're up here looking down. We see you in the body as light. That's how your soul shows, little beacons of light.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
So, and the lights are all different, different levels of light. So you'll
brightness.
have brightness. You'll have a little, weak light here, and then a big beaming light, and so there are all these different levels of brightness.
Okay.
And the way it was explained to me was the weaky ones that are just like a dimmer glow. Those are ones who are not packing enough spiritual energy.
Okay.
And those are the ones who are mechanical. They're more 3D, more physical. The big bright beaming lights are your monks, your people who are joined together and they're manifesting so much powerful energy.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on your level of light and brightness, depends on your energy, what you're emitting.
Okay.
It's like when we choose our lights, we can choose, a bright LED light or a little, what do you call those little
Christmas lights? Or
they're all different lights levels for a reason, and they all have a certain output.
Sure.
And that's the same thing as humans, because we are light beings. So prayer, mechanical, don't bother. It's useless. It's going to pacify you.
Right.
To make you feel like you're doing something good. But so when somebody says, I pray for someone, and this is great for Mary, because Mary, I call her prayer queen. She's got the ability that she prays, and it's done. It's in there. So I had told Mary before, don't pray, just feel, talk to God like he's your buddy, man. Hey, God.
Which I do.
Yeah.
But of course, there are prayers you can recite, like saying the rosary if you're
But
Catholic,
the point is, on that, and I mentioned this before, pray the rosary. Even write down to, what was the one we said when we ate dinner? The little kid one. God is great, God is good. Let us thank you for our food.
There's my grandkids learn different ones.
So we have been ingrained with just the words, the repetition. It's lost all of its meaning. It's lost its light. Even praying the rosary, it doesn't matter, because the light is not coming from the rosary.
Sure.
It's coming from you.
And your communication.
Yeah, so you've got to have that beam that reaches so far up there that all the angels say, okay, that one, we got to go listen to that one. She's on to something,
Right. And speak from your heart.
Yeah, and I'm paraphrasing.
Here you're trying to remember, growing up, we said, bless us, O Lord, for these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty. We would never use thy when we're talking, so that changed.
Yeah.
My mom, my dad, we went around whoever was going to say grace or the blessing, and it just came from,
And that's the point I'm going to make of this. You can pray you should pray to God.
Yes.
I don't use the word prayer. I say communicate.
Okay.
Because I call God Pop for God's sakes, you know.
And prayer
it's
is
like that's my buddy, that's my go to, and so you can pray, but
whomever.
don't recite, don't recall. Pray from the heart and the soul. And honestly, if your friend has cancer or something, you can even. I've even done it. I've sat there and said, "Dude, really? You're going to make this person go through this? Can you please, at least give a little blessing or a blanket or some kind of peace?"
Right.
And
what
I talk say, like you're.
Well, sure. Right. I say too, because we all know, and anyone going through whatever hardship, you know, I'll lift you up. I'll lift you up today, and that's how I pray or communicate.
Right.
I just want to put them in the Lord's hands, you know.
You want them to be aware that they're in the Lord's hands.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't put anybody anywhere.
No, but in my heart of hearts, I'm saying
you are letting them know that is your intent, is to lift you up with power
and
spirit.
You know, it enables them to keep their spirits
absolutely
up and, you know, think positive, and it's.
But we're back on energy, not repetition. There's no energy in that. There's no passion. There's no oomph, you know. And I can tell. I can tell you, and I've said it before. There's a very fine line between prayer and that oomph. You do it with oomph. Watch out.
Oh yeah, you fall on your knees and you're, you know.
Watch out, because you don't know what will be coming. That prayer will be answered.
Right.
But you will not. It will not be in the way that you think it should. Hence why I've had so many near-death experiences.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we never know.
Because I was like, I do it with oomph. I do it with power, and it's answered. Yeah. But so just take your prayer and communicate with the divine like they're your family, because they are. Right. Communicate with them like they're right here with you, and you don't have to be prim and proper and in the box and all that, because Creator made us with all this stuff, and there is more honor and respect from the divine when we are true to ourselves. When we're